It should have been delayed. Enjoyers, that is what a lot of players are saying about Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. And honestly, they've got a point. On PC, this remake is a mess. Stutters, inconsistent frame rates, crashes, and even top-tier RTX 4090s struggling to run it. Snake might be sneaking through the jungle, but on PC, it feels like you're crawling through quicksand. So let's talk about how Unreal Engine 5 strikes again, why PC players are furious, and whether Delta still deserves your time. So enjoyers, here's the deal. Players are reporting massive performance problems, inconsistent frame rates, stuttering, and crashes, and on some of the best rigs out there. YouTuber Nick Tech tried running the game at 360p, yes, Game Boy Advance resolution, and still couldn't hit 60 FPS. Synth Potato flat out said he can't recommend the game at $70 right now because optimization is that bad. And over on Reddit, users are trading performance guides like it's the new Foxhound handbook, showing which settings to turn off just to survive. Here's the kicker. These tests were being done on RTX 4090s. That's right. One of the most powerful GPUs on the market is begging for mercy. Now, we've seen this before. Unreal Engine 5 is kind of infamous at this point for messy PC ports. Fortnite makes it look magical, but the second most studios touch it, suddenly your $2,000 rig turns into a microwave. Epic CEO Tim Sweeney actually addressed this recently. He basically said, hey, don't blame the engine, blame the devs. They're just not optimizing it right. Which might be true, but to players, that just sounds like get good, developers. Either way, Metal Gear Solid Delta isn't alone. Games like Wu Chang, Fallen Feathers, and even Gears of War Reloaded have stumbled out the gate with the exact same problems. Here's the wild part. Some people are reporting that Delta runs better on a base PS5 than on a PS5 Pro, and way better than the high-end PCs. So if you're planning on grabbing this remake, the safer bet right now might actually be a console, just not the Pro version. On PC though, upscaling just isn't an option. It's mandatory. Think of it as Snake putting on camouflage, except this camo is covering up terrible frame rates instead of hiding from the end. To be fair, Konami is already pushing out hotfixes. One of them literally fixed a crash by the crocodile cap. Yes, Snake can break the game by cosplaying as a crocodile. Somehow, that's the most Metal Gear thing ever. So the devs are working on it, and in a couple of weeks or months, who knows, maybe years, this game might run smoothly on PC. But if you were hoping for a flawless launch, sorry, this one needed way more time in the oven. I think we can all agree that PC is a different beast in itself, which is why GTA 6 won't launch on PC on its initial release date. Oh, and here's a little side note for fun. Kojima himself already said he has zero interest in playing this remake, which is kind of hilarious because the devs at Virtuous really want him to see how respectful they've been to the original. It's like cooking someone their favorite meal only for them to say, nah, I'm good. I already ate it 20 years ago. So here's where we're at. Metal Gear Solid Delta is a faithful, respectful remake of one of the best games ever made. On consoles, it's solid. On PC, it's, well, let's just say you're gonna need more cardboard to hide the performance issues. Should it have been delayed? Maybe the PC. Is it still worth playing? Absolutely. Just maybe not right this second if you're on PC. What do you think? Is Unreal Engine 5 becoming the new curse of PC gaming? Or are developers just rushing these games out too fast? Let me know in the comments, enjoyers. Hurricane Games signing out.